Old, underfunded and overcrowded. At this Victorian prison in Preston, they're clear. Britain's prison system is on its knees.
We are overstretched, under-resourced, and people are constantly just coming back into custody. The prisoners that we're releasing, they're coming back in weeks later, and we're having to start all over again to try and get them things in place from when they do get out.
6 months ago, emergency measures were introduced to release offenders early, but now a stark warning from the Justice Ministry's top official.
On our current trajectory, the prison population rises by 3,000. And now we expect to hit zero capacity to entirely run out of prison places for adult men in November of this year.
The new crisis is forcing the government to spend big.
This is a total capital investment of £4.7 billion. It allows us to start building 3 new prisons
and soften the rules on those breaking their probation.
I am announcing a measure that will target the recall population, which has more than doubled in 7 years. We will bring legislation in the coming weeks that means those serving sentences of between 1 and 4 years can only be returned to prison for a fixed 28-day period.
But it's not the spending that's going to be the most difficult thing, although that will also be tough. It's the politics.
Public seem to want prisoners locked up for longer, according to the polling. Are you prepared to be unpopular?
The thing I'm prepared to do is to make sure we never, ever run out of prison places again.
Are you prepared to be unpopular?
I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to keep this country safe, to make sure that we never run out of prison places and that we never see the collapse of either the prison system or our wider law and order system in this country, and that we never put that at risk ever again.
The new measures aim to free up around 1,400 spaces, but we've already got a sense of the fierce political fight to come.
She's focused on releasing criminals early who have reoffended or have breached their licence conditions. If she brought forward measures to get foreign criminals out of our prisons or to get our courts sitting 7 days a week, we would back her tomorrow. If she brought them before Parliament, we would be here sitting tomorrow to support her. We know the situation is difficult, but she's making bad choices, and these are choices that are going to put the public in danger.
The thing that I'm left thinking about, though, is this. They're still talking about building more prisons, they're talking about running out of places, and that's why they need to bring the reforms in. If they were really brave, what they would be talking about now is making these reforms because it is the right thing to do. And I can't help thinking that unless they're willing to have that fight, which will be difficult, don't get me wrong, then are things really going to change? This is the moment when we will see the colour of this Keir Starmer government. Is this real change or more plastering over the cracks? Sophy Ridge, Sky News.